Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Project Zomboid episode 19, which originally aired live on Twitch. Let's get going. Let's hope that reading good old books will cure my depression. Yep, there we go. I'm only a tad weepy now. Let me go read something else too, so I get rid of all the weepies. How about a magazine? Oh no, magazine is just bored and stress. Books are for happiness. Books and comics. Not that... Oh, why did I do that? Not that you can find a lot of comics. It's pretty tricky to find comics in this game. God, where are my books? I know I have... I mean, I had books in this trash can, right? And this one. No. This one. Come on, look at it. Look at it. Lighthouse mode. Alright, now I'm not weepy anymore. But it's only 5 p.m., so I'm not going to be going to sleep at this hour because I want to make the most of the daylight. So I'm going to read my Cooking for Intermediates book. So you all say, keep looking for a sledgehammer. Got it. My guy is so tired. So bashing those doors down exhausts the heck out of you. As you can see with my very tired... Time to eat some more depression ham. And there's the weepiness. I could do a little weight training, but if I'm heading into... Let me just eat the last slice. If I'm heading into the town tomorrow, I'm definitely not going to want fatigued arms. If I'm killing zombies, right? I need to be as unfatigued as possible. So dumbbell exercises or jumping jacks or burpees or whatever would be a really, really good idea, but I don't want to be fatigued. Well, I call it Peter Gabriel for the sledgehammer. Hey, I would if I could. So we're 3 hours into a 5-hour stream with still somehow no sledgehammer. It's so absurd. It's so absurd. And before you ask, I'm spinning like this to make sure nothing's sneaking up on me. I'm reading outside because reading outside does not depress you. Reading indoors makes you depressed. And I'm spinning so that nothing could bite me while I read, because that did happen once where I got scratched as I read without checking my 6. No duck, no sledge. Remind me what I'm doing in the past 5 hours? Trying to find a sledge. The game RNG just does not want me to have one. I feel like a CCTV camera. We're playing Payday right now. Read with your back in the corner? There's not a good corner for that. Like, if I cornered myself here, it'd be really easy for a zombie to come around the corner there. In my opinion, it's best to be in the open and spin. It's certainly safer. In fact, I should be farther from the trees here. You know, I should sit here where, like, nothing could sneak up on me. You know, right in this trash pile. Oh, I don't care about Payday. I honestly have a personal vendetta against them, so I'm not ever going to play another Payday game or any Overkill game. I don't want to rehash the vendetta, but I'm sure someone in chat can fill you in. It's not that much of a vendetta, but... So the vendetta story? Yeah, Tumbling's sharing the story there, so you can just read what Tumbling's saying. Yeah, if you were here when I was ranting a little bit earlier about predatory practices of games that say that they're not going to have microtransactions or loot boxes or gambling and stuff like that, and then sometime down the line after the game's released and already reviewed and people have already bought it, they introduce microtransactions and loot boxes. That is exactly what Payday did. There is multiple clips of their lead developers saying, oh yeah, we'll never have loot boxes, we'll never have microtransactions. Lies. Yep, then they added it. So at the time I had the most upvoted. It was just a joke. Steam, I guess I'm getting into the vendetta story. It was just a joke review on Steam of like, you know, I was poking fun at COD. I was like, oh, you know, at least Payday 2 doesn't have fish AI, because it was right around the time where Call of Duty had just done their E3 and they released like fish AI, you know, the fish swim away from you, and like everyone was like, who cares? So I joked that at least Payday 2 had, you know, no fish AI, and it was the most upvoted comment on Steam for Payday 2 for a review. And when they added microtransactions in, I updated my review and I was like, I have to review this poorly because they lied. They said they would never have microtransactions, and now they've added them in after the fact. So I can no longer, despite having a ridiculous amount of time playing Payday, I can no longer say that I can endorse this game. And at the time, Steam didn't have a... Steam wouldn't clear... When you changed your reviews, Steam wouldn't clear out your previous reviews. It would just let you change them, but all the upvotes would remain the same. So the net result of that was that the top review upvoted of all time on Steam went from a positive one of me joking about fish AI to a negative one of me ripping on the company about microtransactions, about having promised that they would never introduce it into the game and then introducing it into the game. And Overkill then banned me from their forums and like kind of went nuclear on me. Like, and it was before I was even a content creator, so I was like, I have no platform. I was just like joke upvoting. But then, you know, the net result of it is Steam allowed Payday to delete my review, which was a low-key censorship. And after they deleted my review, Steam changed their policies that if you change your review, it resets the upvote counters, which is totally reasonable. I can totally agree with that. Like, if I want a meme, you know, if my review is the most upvoted because it was some sort of stupid meme, I shouldn't be able to then change it and to have everybody, you know, it looks like everybody upvoted my whatever I ended up changing it to. So, but yeah, that's the long and short of it. That was really petty from Payday's side. It was. But that's why I'm never going to play a Payday game again. You know, same with Double Fine. It's the exact same scenario with Double Fine. That one's a pretty... That one's even more ridiculous than Payday. I can share that story, I guess, if you guys want to hear it. Which is, I backed Space DF9, which is abandonware. Double Fine promised a, like, space-based management game, and they delivered nothing. They delivered garbage. So 2 weeks before... Well, I'll try to tell it properly. So there was a question on the Double Fine forums for Space-Based DF9 about, has development stopped? Like, has it ceased? Whatever happened to this game? I haven't seen updates in it for months. And I responded to that question with a snippet from the Double Fine forums that a developer that worked for Double Fine that didn't actually work for the space-based team responded to that question on the forums, and they're like, oh yeah, I think they're still working on it. But so what I did was I responded to the question, like, is development still happening on this game? And my answer was basically no, because someone asked this on their official forums, and there was no official response from anyone for, oh, here's all my books. There was no official response from anyone from the development team for weeks. That basically the question of, hey, are you guys still developing this game, went unnoticed for a really, really, really long time. And what ended up happening was my response was removed from the admins, removed from, you know, from Double Fine, from their forums, calling it like hearsay or rumor or whatever, and then they banned me off their forums, which seemed a little extreme. And then less than 2 weeks later, they announced that their development for the game is done. So I called it vaporware, and then 2 weeks later, development ceased for the game. But I was banned from the Double Fine forums for calling it vaporware, despite the fact that I was right. After I called it abandonware, there was no more updates. They never did a 1.0 release or anything like that. They were just like, yeah, we're done. And you know, so if you look up Space Base DF9 on Steam, it is heavily panned because, well, honestly, we were all lied to. They had us pay for a game that they never finished. So I will also not touch Double Fine games. And it got so bad, the panning of the reviews, like, people were so mad about that. They tried to give away, like, I forget what game it was, but they tried to give away a game for free, like gang, I don't know, I forget what it was, but, you know, as a mea culpa. But at that point, it's like, dude, you banned me from your forums for telling the truth. I don't care if you give me a free game. We're done. I will not support any of your development in the future. So if the question is, Sergeant Kevin said, if I get a sledgehammer, therefore can access the second floor, could zombies be up there? No. So right now, so in this facility here, in this warehouse, there is no second floor. I'd be basically building stairs to get to this roof area here, which obviously there's no zombies up there. And then I'd be setting up ropes that I can climb up and down, like escape ropes, to the roof here, to this roof here. And then when I have the ropes in place, and I have my generators and refrigerator and ovens and all that stuff up on the roof, I can break the stairs and then use the sheet ropes to climb up and down. And zombies can't climb sheet ropes, but I can. So it in effect is a way to never ever have to worry when you're in your base to be attacked by zombies. But in this facility, there is no second floor. This higher area here doesn't actually have a floor. It's only just a higher roof. It's a tall roof or whatever. So, whereas the other warehouse, and you can check these things out on the Zomboid map. So here's the link to the map again. So if you take a look at the map, you can change the level, the Z level of the map from 0 to 1. And you can see for yourself what has roofs and what doesn't. So the other warehouse that exists in West Point does indeed have a roof. Haven't I already been in this burger joint? Why is the door locked? But the reason I picked this warehouse over the other one is so far flung that scouting for it would just be really, really tricky. Oh boy, there is someone in this closet. Maybe I haven't been in here. I'm gonna go with I haven't, because all evidence points to the fact that I've never been in here. Club hammer, walkie-talkie. Ah, house keys. It's not really house keys, it's store keys in this case. Plum hammer for doors, remember? Yep. But if I'm going to the hardware store, I can just disassemble doors. I don't need to break them down. Oh, earbuds. I'm mostly here for the, for this fridge. Hey, we have food. It's sadness food, but it's food. Okay, so this fridge is going to be great for me to bring back to the base at some point. Okay, I have a crowbar in there. Same with the stoves, the ovens. Who on earth keeps a radio underneath the sink? You want corroded radios? That's how you get corroded radios. Hey, there's a handgun underneath the counter. That's not strange for a burger joint. I guess we are in Kentucky. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's a thing in Kentucky. All right, I'm checking the counters. There is more rounds. Oh, they're ready to go to war. It's Kentucky law. All right, that's fair. All right, so I can't pick this up because it's too heavy, and I can't pick up the ovens. These industrial ovens are actually higher electrical skill. But I want to come back for that oven at some point, or the refrigerator, because that refrigerator is going to be way more awesome than my icy freezers. Then the icy freezers are great, don't get me wrong, but they only have like one mode, which is frozen. There's no partial. It's just all or nothing. So I'm not going to get too sidetracked here. I'm going to continue on to my quest. Oops, I didn't mean to sprint. But I'll just have to remember that there's good stuff back there. All right, so the hardware store is up this way. A trash can lollipop? You better believe I'm sticking that thing in my mouth. Oh, that didn't come out right, but so walking in this direction, I'm first going to hit a church. Where's the hardware store? Okay, so I'm going to walk more northeast. Yeah, a little bit of phrasing there. I'm going to eat the lollipop right now. I just had a sort of semi-rotten tomato that made me sad. The lollipop will make me happy. And full. Or satiated, at least. So I'm holding steady at 89. Ideally, I would want to drop to 85 or 84. That way, I would lose my overweight trait and have more endurance. There's also this construction site here. The last time I was here, it was way too swarming for me to effectively clear it out, but it's possible that I could do it now. Thank you for your cigarettes. There was also an annotated map. Where'd that map go? Did it go straight in my backpack? Yeah. Hey, it's West Point. Hardware store might still have stuff. So I'm right now I'm right here. So the hardware store is right here. This is the Gigamart. So just to paint a picture, there's a food mart here in this green building. The other green building here is an office. This is the church. That's the hardware store. More trouble. Yeah, no kidding. So yeah, this map is okay. And then up here, what do they say? All kinds of, oh, that's a naughty word. This is supposed to be a family-friendly game. You're killing me. Shh, don't tell him. sneaking up on him. Whoop, that didn't work. This dude looks like a zombie Chad. Bye-bye. Ooh, vitamins. Nice. So it might be wise. I know you all said go to the hardware store, but it might be wise to swing by the construction site just to see what I could see, because it's here and it's a little bit closer. I highly doubt there's anything nice in it, but it is so convenient and on my route that I might as well. Plus, that zombie just left. I guess part of its daily commute or whatever. So it did just make it so there's only, as far as I can tell, one zombie here. Am I trying to sneak up them with scissors? No, I was trying to do it. Oh, they saw me. I was trying to do it with a screwdriver, because if you can catch one unaware, you can do an instant one-kill stab with short blades, like screwdrivers or kitchen knives, stuff like that. I think a zombie on the other side of the wall heard me. So we got water here. Newspapers. A hand axe. Kind of broken, though. You know, for someone that had their water cut, boy, am I ever finding a lot of water. So this building right here that I'm adjacent to, this one, is a mini hotel that if I was looking for, if I was currently tasked to try to find duckies, that would be my money. My money would be on duckies are in there. Okay, they didn't see me. So I can always come back and try to clear out that hotel. Oh, that's a lot of zombies though. Oh God, there's a lot of zombies everywhere. Oh, she has a kitchen knife in her back. I'm actually going to start to clear out these crowds. Look at all these zombies. It's just a clown car. They're all hopping out. You figured out where I am on the map? It's the construction site near the mini hotel in the sort of south central section of West Point. Southeastern section of West Point. Shouldn't be too hard to find. And look at this. They went to exactly where the noise was last. I made noise over there, and they obviously got drawn. I'm going to try to one-shot that other zombie if they keep their back to me. Man, that was through the heart. Give me that knife. Put the knife in the belt. Hunting knives are really... Oh, no, she sees me. Hunting knives are really nice because they can make spears. Same with machetes and meat cleavers. Kitchen knives. All very handy weapons to have. I did find a rotten tomato, yeah. Let's actually eat this corn before it rots too. Alright, come on, clowns. Psst. Hey. Want to buy candy? How beat up is my lead pipe? About half? That's not too bad. Music change. Stomp, 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 stomp. My boots are about 2/3. I should definitely consider changing boots soon. I have a lot of spares back at the base, so that's not an issue. I just need to remember to do it. Hey. Hey. Come on. I've got candy in my van. I'm not going to beat them up, actually, right there. It's going to draw too much attention. I'm going to drive them back a little bit so we don't make too much noise. Because you also have to consider zombies will... Not only can they hear you, they can smell you as well. So if you're, like, too bloody, they'll seek you out via the blood trail. No tripping me. Get out of here. Alright, this leather jacket looks intact. I no longer have carry weight in my backpack, though. This leather jacket's gonna get ripped. I probably honestly don't need any more leather jackets. I'm just being overly cautious, I guess. And I know that this is not the, this is not towards the... Well, it is actually kind of towards the hardware store. The hardware store is 2 buildings over to the northwest. Okay, they both saw me. And that door is bouncing. Can I get more people in this? So this game is multiplayer, but the current version that I'm currently playing is not multiplayer. It is single player, because the multiplayer hasn't been introduced yet. Whoa. But there are no NPCs. I am, in effect, forever alone, given my lack of NPCs. You know what, I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? Denim shirt. Oh, hello. Kind of frightened me. My denim shirt is better than that one because mine is modified, but I don't mind having some others. This would be so much fun multiplayer. Yeah, I'm very eager to have this game update. Oh, you know what? I need a cigarette. To have this game update so that this current version that I'm playing is multiplayer, because so much was added to this Beta 41 that Beta 40 doesn't have. There's also a pretty extensive amount of mods out on the workshop for this as well. Now, let's see if I can't sneak up on this one and get her. Nope, she saw me. I knocked her glasses off with a hunting knife. Oh, and flopped. Ooh, that's a probably electricity level 1. So she had a West Point map, but nothing's labeled on it. Skills. Electrical level 2. Oh, nice. So this is obviously the motel. The mini hotel, whatever they call it. It's really dangerous, in my opinion, to be in, like, CQB in a building like this, because it can be pretty swarmed, right? Like, there's nothing stopping a zombie from climbing through this window and coming up behind me and biting me. So I'm always really overly I should be overly cautious when in facilities like this one. Here he comes. It's best to sort of... Yeah, here. As you can see, they dive right out. It's best to be really, really, really careful in buildings like this. Hey, guys. Oh, there's 4 of them in there? Oh, as you can see, a zombie broke the door in there, and it caused all the other zombies to aggro to the noise. They're drying each other. Oh, God. So could you imagine accidentally being in there right now? Big no thanks. All of these hotels have a ton of people in them. Okay, won't be doing that. There's a bit of a group to my direct south. We are getting closer to the hardware store. Let me peek in here real quick. Did anyone see me? There's two. They didn't see me. What use is the garbage bag? You build rain collectors, and you can collect rainwater. It's very, 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 very critical. It's probably one of the most important things that you can loot, and because it's so... It's relatively common, but, yeah, they're very, very, very important. Can I make noise makers yet? Yes. Yes, I am capable. And that would definitely draw some away. I really don't want to make too much noise, though. I have a lot of zombies close by. Okay, none of the ones down there got drawn. I think the ones in here heard me, though. Yeah, I think they're piled up on that door. Oh, God. As you can see, they tried to board up this building and they failed. This is just a generic office building. Has a bunch of stairs, though. I'm sort of half expecting a zombie to jump through that window in any second. So I'm not really clearing the full... Oh, yeah, there they are. I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh, boy. And there's a lot of them. Take a deep breath, buddy. Yep. I have the attention of the neighborhood now. Ooh, that was close. Alright, took my beta blockers. I'm going to see about trying to clear out this out a little bit. Yeah, the heartbeats are very anxiety-inducing. Now, I also have to remember that these hotel rooms are legitimately full. Yeah, Yoda will calm you down. Watch Yoda. These rooms are legitimately full of zombies, so I can't really fight in the vicinity without it clown carring out the windows. I don't want that. In fact, I'm gonna close this door. And the few that followed me, oh, some of them went inside. Where'd the... I just disappeared a zombie. Oh, she was under him. I was actually proud for a second that I yeeted her into unexistence or whatever, but nope. Just underneath the fatty. We all know how that feels. Alright, these rooms aren't as bad. I think some of the zombies made noise on the other side of the facility and drew some away. I think what I need to do is to do this really, really slow. If I really want to get to the hardware store without dying, I need to clear out all these mini crowds between me and the hardware store, so I'm not having to tiptoe my way over. It will take longer, but I will live longer if done correctly. Wish I wasn't hungry though, but at least I'm not tired yet. Would you call it for the wood axe the clear path? Honestly, the wood axe is just very, very difficult to use as a weapon, which is why, despite its damage, I tend not to. The lead pipe and other things that swing faster are just a lot safer, because if you miss a swing, the wind up for next attack is not so long. That's really the danger of the wood axe and sledgehammer and other weapons that hit real hard. Like the dumbbell and the sledgehammer and the wood axe, they all hit real hard. It's not so much that I prefer one-handed. I just prefer quick attack rate over slow attack rate. I'd rather have to hit them 3 times to kill quickly than once slowly. Because the once slowly is where you can... Hey. None of that. Because as you can see, these zombies just keep coming. And if I couldn't attack very quickly, I would have a really hard time fending off like a group coming at me like this. A wood axe could not do what I just did to that group. Because the swing time is just slower. Yeah, it's actually called like combat animation. The same issue is with spears. Spears are really, really, really strong, but sometimes you get into a combat animation where you'll do a thrust, and every now and then when you're doing that thrust, a zombie will come up behind you and gobble you alive. Right? Will grab you, will kill you, or whatever, because you can't exit the thrust. The wood axe can do multi-hit, yeah, but so can the pipe. On the branch and settings I'm on, I could multi-hit all on any and all targets. With some weapons. I mean, obviously, like short blades, no. Okay, so that group's gone. We're making some progress. They did rebalance spears, yeah, in the beta branch most recently. They made them, one of the balances, they're not so amazing, but one of the nicer balances that was a weakness of the spears is they won't do the thrust lock animation unless there's no other zombies around, but I don't trust that. I'll hydrate in a second. This, ooh, kitchen knife. And another leather jacket. Yeah, if you're a fireman or whatever, you have that trait, then yeah, the axe is going to be better for you. I didn't have fireman trait, so I'm not going to have the extra bonus damage from the axe. Or the forester or whatever it is. I think forester is another trait that has bonus axe damage. Double kill. But another one of the reasons I didn't build my character to use one specific weapon is that can get you killed too. You know, if you are completely reliant on only doing damage with like an axe and you don't have one or it breaks, all of a sudden you're rendered pretty useless. Yeah, I'm starting to get encumbered. Oh. Swung too quick. I am very excited about, oh, this is boarded. Clearing a path between me and the inner town, because once I have such a path cleared, I'm gonna head back now. I'm hungry and it's getting late in the day. But once I have a path cleared, I'll be able to rummage a lot more houses. That taxi did look good. Yeah, if I work on my electrical and my mechanics skill, I'd be able to hotwire them too. So there's the zombie pretty far away over here. But I more or less have a clear path home. Siamezu, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and you know what? Oh, yeah, that was a rate of 1. That's why I didn't set off any noise alerts. No offense. But that was a while ago too. You're probably not even here anymore. Can I read the new electronics book? Yeah, I could start reading the intermediate electronics books. And that would help me get my stove, too. He is here? I mean, Gusum Gother. That was the raid that I just noticed. Am I winning? I don't think I'm ever winning, but I'm definitely not losing either. Oh, I'm losing my bladder capacity. I might have to go run for the little boys' room in a minute. I'm not dead. Hey no. Heyo. Heyo, hey no. Thanks for the follow as well. Welcome to Project Zomboid. Some stoves require a level 3, some 5. It depends on the quality and the level of the stove. In truth, I don't think it really matters. A stove's a stove's a stove. I just don't want to have to cook on my microwave anymore. Because it's gross. I'm going to continue bringing the hunting knife with me as a backup weapon in case my primary breaks. Let's go ahead and put some stuff away. I'll change my light bulbs in my car. I'm sure my headlights are pretty nasty, so I'll keep those on me. Oh right, I have the water dispenser. All right, let's get rid of the crowbar too. That will light me up. I'll combine these vitamin bottles. And you subbed, Hano. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Can I repair the lead pipe somehow? So if you right-click weapons, you'll see how you can repair it. And some weapons can repair, some can't. I don't believe that this one can get repaired. But there's plenty of other weapons. Or I might not have this skill. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. Maybe if my metalwork was high enough. But I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I'm not using any mods. You can hit exclamation mark about and it will tell you everything. Man, I've got a base of water dispensers, don't I? Having lost my water on day 2, I really doubled down. Oh boy, I have so many water dispensers. Alright, let's change those light bulbs. The cost of repairing is really high compared to the amount required. Sometimes it's just simply not worth it. Oh, you know what? My headlights are fine. My taillights are fine. I'll put these light bulbs away. You can grind experience for, I think it's mechanics, on just like replacing light bulbs over and over and over, but it would be dreadfully boring. I really want to be farming, but I can't. There's no point in starting to farm until I'm on the roof. But I deserve chocolate. I deserve a little chocolate. Ooh, all my hunger went away. How does one get the targeting cursor? I'll show you. Go to the options, and then scroll down to aim outline here, and pick any weapon. Apply, accept, and you've got a targeting icon. It's built into the game. It's not mods. It's very, very, very useful. I used to play without it. Hell no. All right, let's clear out the neighborhood here. We got a few interlopers. Yeah, the targeting icon is just outrageously useful because you know when you're looking at them and when you're not, which is life and death most of the time. Now, this guy looks like, no, he's a ponytail. I was gonna say he looks like Leonidas. construction worker Leonidas. But the rat tail kind of ruined it. I have a lot of zombie flops too because of my traits and my skills. Oh, did I put my book? Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, I finished the book, didn't I? Yes, I didn't put it away. I finished reading my cooking book. So let me get a new book. Let me get the electricity book. And I also need a light, a fire source, because I need to smoke cigarettes or my guy will go a little batty. Fine, matches, I guess. So I want intermediate electricity. Here it is. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's going to allow me to level up my level 3 and level 4 electricity faster once it's fully read. I also have the trait of fast learner. Wherever it is. But yeah, I have the traits of fast learner, so it makes it even easier to level up skills. I would say it is like a maybe S tier trait. Pretty S tier trait, because the fast learner can help offset things like my pacifist skill. So pacifist allows me to level up, or prevents me from leveling up my melee weapons quickly, but then fast learner counteracts that most of the way, so I'm like a net neutral, which is really, really nice. So the reasons they're flopping is there's some hidden stats on the weapon, like knockback and stun and that kind of stuff. And also my guy is just swole as heck. I mean, I'm level 9 strength, so the way I like to think about strength and stamina, maybe it's not exactly true, but I like to think of it as 9 out of 10 is like, it's like you're stronger than, I wouldn't even say you're stronger than like 9 out of 10 people. Like 9 strength in this game is just absurd. You're like some massive weightlifting bodybuilder. The way this game is designed, like I would say in this game, the average person is like a 3. So 9 out of 10 isn't like 90% stronger than everyone else. It's like 99.9% stronger than everyone else, which is kind of nice. All right, CCTV rad, engage. As you read partial books here, you'll gain partial benefits. So once I read enough of this electrical book, you'll see these 3 little white arrows, and it will show you that you have at least a little bit of gain. So you don't need to fully read a book to benefit. But as you can see, I have every other skill here boosted, except, well, I don't have first aid boosted very far. It's 0.3 multiplier. Metalwork is fully boosted, mechanics is fully boosted, tailoring is fully boosted, and electrical is not at all, and carpentry not at all, because I haven't read enough of this book. But yeah, here as you can see, the electrical now has a small multiplier of 0.3 because I read 28 out of 260 pages of the book. And now it is time for another nap. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at getting to the center of town. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. So yeah, it's like D&D 18 strength. Yeah, that would be a good way to put it. It's like in D&D, everybody averages like 8 or 10 or whatever. So if you're at 18, you're just like a hulking mass of a person. Yep, way bigger than I am in real life. All right, let's back up that save because this is going well despite the lack of ducks. Slow plaid, and Boy Goulet, thanks for the follows as well. Is it slow played or slow plaid? We'll be back to it in just a sec. I'm going to hand you over to Yoda. Hey, Yoda. Hey, buddy. Actually, you know what? I'm not. And I'm going to not do that for good reason. Tusk is right behind me. So I'm going to run to the bathroom for a sec. And you're going to get full-on Tusk love while I'm away. Providing she doesn't get up and leave. Sometimes she does. You enjoy some Tusk love there? You're so sweet. Yeah, you're a good girl. All right. We have almost lasted a month in game. Well, I mean, considering this month right now is February. Hey, Orange KS. Thanks for the resub. Welcome. It's been fun reading your YouTube comments. We're at 1 February length of survival. Minor pain. Why? Oh, because I slept on a bad bed. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm not a zombie. Just bad night's sleep. I might need to resort to noisemaker and campfire trick. So here's the thing. I don't have zombie respawn on, so I feel like if I used tricks like that to kill off like bajillions of zombies, it would it'd make the game a little bit too easy, which is why I'm going hard mode. So you're not wrong. That's absolutely kind of the right approach, but I've sort of decided not to go that route because it would make my life like so easy. What carpentry level do we need to make a bed? 7, I think. But the beds you can make at level 7 are still uncomfortable. So I'm, no, maybe it's not 7, but you're not gonna... I could make one now at carpentry 4. The thing is, they're gonna be garbage quality until I'm like really, really, really high carpentry, so it's easier just to pick them up and move them around. You know what I should do? I should bring some snacks with me so I don't get hungry out there. I'll bring my chips. I don't like eating chips unless I have to, but this is definitely the right. Or candy canes. Now let's bring chips. Now bring 3 bags of chips in the backpack. What? That was weird. Go into the backpack. There we go. Zombies do expand to fill the void, so unless I kill at an insane rate, I don't think you're gonna run out for a while. True. I don't disagree with that, but as you can see, I have been able to clear out sizable swaths of this town already, just using my old trusty pipe. And the corpses you see out here are just a fraction of what I've cleared, because a lot of the bodies I've cleared have since decayed. They'll never... So normally in Zomboid, the way it's set up in vanilla difficulty, 72 hours of a zone that you have not entered in will cause them to respawn. So if you leave an area for 72 hours, when you go back 72 hours later... Oh, my game just... I might need to restart the whole client, because that was a full freeze right there. So that's normal Zomboid settings. I, however, have turned off zombie respawning. So when I've cleared, like, I'm probably never gonna get to the point where I've like truly cleared West Point, but if I do clear West Point, there would be no more zombies. The pipe has about a third durability left. A little bit more than a third. Here it is. Just shy of half, like 40%. What's my kill count so far? 738. With my weapons. That doesn't include ones I've run over with the car. Vehicular murders are not counted towards your kill count. Same with fire. Anything you burn or run over isn't added to your tally. So I have killed 738 zombies mano a mano. It's not bad. If you die a lot, that is the normal experience of Zomboid, I'd have to say, unfortunately. I mean, it might mean that you just need to take less risk. As you can see in my game here, I don't take a lot of risks. I play it slow, I play it methodical. You know, I draw. This is honestly the best advice I could say is draw zombies away from a group, a few at a time like this, and then take them down in areas that you know you're not going to attract more zombies. And only fight if there's ever more than like 2 or 3 zombies, just leave, walk away. It's not losing, it's just not, you know, there's no harm in just like walking away from a group that you don't think you could take down. It's not a marathon. I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Also, the crouched, yeah, turning down the difficulty helps too if you're in like base builder mode. But crouched Q whispering, also pretty handy. I'm gonna walk a little closer. Eventually one of these idiots are gonna turn around. There we go. I unfortunately got all 3 of them. Am I on my way to the hardware store? Yes. So the hardware store is like that building right there. There's just a lot of stuff between me and it that needs to get addressed first. Like this super gray-haired dude with a children's school bag. Disturbed? I think I'm going to stop picking up leather. I have enough leather now. All right, so that's a big group that way. I don't have to go that way. I have to go this way. So I'm gonna have to clear out these 8 or so. I've got, unfortunately, like 6 of them on me right now. And yes, addressed. We know what that means. It means knocked in the face with a lead pipe. Uh-oh. Some coming out of the motel, too. Could have gone worse, I suppose. Nothing in that school bag. There was a map here, but I'm sure it's empty. Yep. Because it would say annotated if there was notes on it. Thank you all so very much for watching episode 19 of Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid is a Twitch series that streams every Sunday. If you'd like to catch a live stream of Project Zomboid, just go to Rhadamant.com for all the information that you need. The links can be found in the description. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so very much for watching. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.